Hey guys, what's up? It's Julia, and today I have a story for you guys. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, if you don't, you need to do that right now. My name will be right here. You would know that I went to Kansas this past weekend for a concert slash meetup with some of my friends. So besides the meetup, me, my friend Jordan, Sam, and Colby, we all went to prom together. So since me and Jordan are homeschooled, we can't have a prom. And Sam and Colby missed their prom because they had an event. So we all decided, let's have our own prom. So we all dressed up and the boys told us that they had surprises for us throughout the night. We didn't really think much of it. We were just kind of scared because the night before we had watched a vlog of theirs where they went to a haunted house, and I'm terrified of everything scary. I can't even watch scary movies on my own. So me being the scaredy cat that I am was like, Jordan, if they take us to a haunted house, I'm gonna pee my pants and I will run away. Well, after we got there and after we did multiple things that night, the boys told us that we needed to change. So we went back and we put on some gym shoes and some shorts and a hoodie, and they take us to this empty field. Now, that should have been the first sign that this was gonna be scary and that I wouldn't like it. But me being me, I didn't think much of it and I just followed Sam and Colby. So we're walking for a little bit and then there's a barbed wire fence. This should have been the second sign that this is not good, turn around now. So we're walking for a little bit and Colby decides to tell us that we're going to a haunted warehouse. Now when he tells us this, he decides to tell us all the stories about how people have been killed there and how they've died and how nothing good happens at this place. It's haunted. So I'm sitting there freaking out on the inside, but like acting cool, like, oh, haunted warehouse, I got this, let's go do it. Well, on the inside, I'm like, Mom, I'm freaking out. And so is Jordan, but Jordan's making it obvious that she's freaking out. We walk over this hill that leads toward the warehouse. And I swear to you that right when we got to the bottom of that hill, everything became ice cold. It might not sound that scary, but when you feel the temperature change, when you're walking to something haunted, you're gonna freak out. I was like, oh my God, there are spirits among us that do not want us to be here. I grabbed Jordan's arm and like we're walking together, like freaking out, and we're like, okay, like are we almost here? So as we approach the warehouse, we're just looking at the ground, we're walking, and we see a sign that says, turn back now. Alright, so obviously then we were like, yeah, we're leaving. And right when we get to turn around, we hear, there is nothing around this warehouse. It is in the middle of nowhere. It was 1 in the morning. There could not have been people around to make that noise. So as soon as we hear the banging, we take off running. I took Jordan and I sprinted back towards the car. Sam and Colby are just taking their sweet time walking behind us. Me and Jordan are like little scaredy girls here holding on to each other for dear life. And we're like, hi, like, are you guys gonna walk with us? Like, we're freaking out, like almost in tears. We are so scared right now. And they're like, well, if you guys slow down, we'll catch up to you. So I was like, okay, I'd rather have Sam and Colby next to us than me and Jordan walk alone. So we slowed down. And right when me and Jordan stopped walking, we hear bang, bang, bang again. And we're like, yeah, right, like whatever is here does not want us here. So we just take off and we're sprinting and all these branches are cutting our legs. Like I had so many scrapes that night, like it was ridiculous. So we finally made it back to the car and Sam and Colby decided to tell us that all the stories they told us about that warehouse were a lie. They told us that people say the place is haunted, but they don't actually know any stories behind it. Well, that didn't help us feel better at all because it still didn't explain the knocking that we heard. Colby and Sam couldn't explain the knocking either. So even if paranormal activity did not happen at that haunted warehouse, I still believe it is haunted because that knocking and the fact that right when the knocking happened, we looked down and the sign said, turn back now. Like, what are the odds of that happening? Like, me and Jordan went back to the hotel. We freaked out the whole night. We couldn't sleep. I was scared that I was gonna have nightmares. Overall, it was just a really scary experience. I guess it's cool to look back at now, but that is my paranormal experience of the weekend that I wanted to tell you guys about because I thought it was interesting and now it's kind of funny but still scary looking back at. If you were at the Kansas meetup, kind of changing the subject, if you were at the Kansas meetup this past weekend, it was so much fun meeting you guys and it was honestly like the best experience of my life. So I'm so happy that I got to meet some of you guys and It's the best feeling ever. If you like this video and you want me to share some more of my stories with you guys, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys whenever.